Okay, this is how to change the string in a troy-bilt weed eater. Now I tend to get this really good string. The string has, you can't really see it, but it's got little squared off edges that make it sharper, so it cuts better. And it has a built-in cutter on this one. Now, the way I do it, basically I get arm's length. So I'll pull it out arm's length and go with that. Then I'll take and I'll cut it with the cutter. You stick up in there like that and it'll cut it, okay? So now I've got another one I'm going to pull out. It'll be as long as that one. Okay, same thing. Stick it in the cutter. Cutters cut it. So we have the stuff we need now. Alright. Okay. Got this arrow right here lined up with that arrow. And sometimes you can go this direction, but I'm going to go this direction on this one. They didn't do nothing, but watch, I'll do it again. Didn't do nothing. There we go. Now, hook that into that little hole, only about 1/4 of an inch. So you just want it to bite, that's it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I haven't turned anything or anything like that. I'm going to try to get it to go through that little hole right there. Okay, same thing. Now, put it in there like that. And then you'd wind it up. But, let's say that did not work. You'd click it, wind it up like this. Okay? But, let's just say that that did not work. It was just being a pain and it was not going to work. Then you can take this off, wind it up, stick it through here. And that's what I'm going to do now. Now see, as it is, if I wind it all the way up and just let it hang out a little bit, I'd be ready to go. But we're going to pretend that this thing is just being a really big pain and will not work. Okay? We're going to pretend that it won't work. Okay? So I'm taking these back out. There we go. Alright. Now, you'll see it's got a higher level and a lower level. So, you would want to feed it through. Okay, let's pretend I was feeding it through. It'd be fed in here like this. It'd go in there like that, through the hole, and come out right there. Okay? See, it went through that hole, come out right there. So the same thing. You'd put it in here like this. Okay? Now, see it poking up in there? That's why you don't want to put it in there real far. You just want it just enough to catch it, but not enough to be all in the way. Okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to pretend it's going through here. Okay? And you'll notice it come out there. Okay, there it is. Same thing. Put it through the little hole. There it is. Okay, pull the slack out. Alright, so there we go. Now the problem is when you put it in here, it's going to try to hit. So you got to put the lower one in first. Like this. Pull the slack. Pull the slack out. Put the other one in. Other side. Pull the slack out. Now I could have wound it up ahead of time, but I'm not going to. I'm still going to do that secondary. Now, walk it in here, like this. Now you'll notice there's a little tiny groove right there and right there that you can put these things in to make it walk in if you have to. See, you wiggle it, it's on there, tighten it back up. Okay, it's on there. Okay, now it's tight. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little snug. Snug. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to walk it in with this, just like we was going to do before. Okay, it's moving. You may not see it, but it's moving. Okay, here it comes. Make sure you don't go all the way in with it. Okay, there you are. Now, she's ready to go.